Hey you guys, how the heck is it going? David Hayes with Hayes Moto. I'm gonna do a little bit of a tire review for you guys here today. Just actually did a video and I figured, you know what, let's do one more because it's actually a perfect day to do a little bit of a review on the Michelin Road 6. A brand new 2 compound plus a tire from Michelin that was highly rated. I do live on the west coast of Canada. It is extremely wet here for a good majority of the year, and I wanted to make sure that I was going to have a tire that allowed me to enjoy as much riding through as much of the year as I could. So this seemed to be one of the best, if not the best tire that people were suggesting. Of course, it did come at a little bit higher of a price, but you know what, when you're paying for something good, especially when your life is on the line, it's a safety thing. You know, it's not just a quality of life, like, oh, it's a little bit, but it's, you know, well, I guess there's a little bit of quality of life, but I believe that anyways, that you shouldn't really think about, you know, if you can anyways, try to spend, you know, the appropriate amount on the appropriate thing. That doesn't always mean spending the highest dollar amount on whatever it is, but at least making sure that you're getting something that's adequate for the use that you're going to be using it for. For me, I definitely knew I was going to need a tire that was going to be able to not just handle the road in our summer heat, but also manage to take me into these fall, winter months, or even spring is extremely wet for us, you know, spring showers. So having a tire that was going to allow me to, you know, be able to ride through our 4 seasons here in Canada. And this Michelin Road 6 is absolutely amazing. Now, I did have the OEM Dunlops that came on this bike. I can't... Ooh, I feel really bad. I'll have to maybe look up what the stock Dunlop tire was, and I'll put it on the screen at the bottom there. But that was the tire that was on the bike. To be honest with you, it wasn't horrible. It was old rubber, and there was a little bit of a shelf, a little bit of a flat spot on the tire. It wasn't super pronounced, but it was there. So certainly it was time for those tires to go. And yeah, they weren't confident inspiring, you know? They didn't make me feel great. They didn't make me feel horrible either. I didn't feel like the bike was just gonna slide out on me. I did ride them in some wetter weather. You know, they were fine. They were a tire. But the instant I put the Road 6s on, the sort of nimbleness of the bike, the ability to lean it into the corners and feel that response and really feel confident, of course getting rid of a little bit of a flat spot. I noticed it right away, just being able to get down into the lean angle in the corner and the sort of way the bike would just really lean over really comfortably for me. It was awesome to have just, I mean, it was awesome to just have fresh rubber on it, but certainly the Michelin Road 6 held up really nice. In the corners, amazing tire in the corner. You get onto the softer compound on the sidewall and it holds up really solid. A lot of highway miles, and again, also just even on the highway, the tire is holding up great. Nice Jurassic Park door sticker, love it. But yeah, no, the tire is holding up great. Maybe this was not the road to go down. A lot of leaves on the road here. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so I mean, I would highly recommend them. You know, I'm running them at what, 34 PSI. Highly recommend the tire. Really good compound, or compounds I should say, really comfortable. great in the corners, and you know, well worth the investment again to have something that's going to allow me to ride throughout the year comfortably and feel like I have good grip on the road. I mean, we're in a little bit of some twisty conditions here. There's leaves, there's debris on the road. Of course, you guys, if you've watched this channel now for a little bit, you know what road I'm on. I've posted this road up more than once because this is where I enjoy to ride. But you know, I feel at least confident enough to even get on some of these roads despite knowing conditions are not great. I am gonna turn off of here because there's a lot of leaves and debris on this road, and that's actually more than just the wet. It's the leaves actually right now that worries me. Hit on one of them big maple leaves and then be like, you know, one of the characters in Mario Kart that hits a banana on the road or something like that. I don't, as much as, you know, I want viral clips, you know, I like to get in the algorithm, I don't want to get in that way. And luckily with my Michelin Road 6s, I feel confident even on these slick surfaces, even with leaves and debris, you know, that I can at least be out here riding and feeling good. So if you guys are contemplating getting new tires, you guys live in a little bit more wetter of a climate like I do, sorry, it definitely a worthwhile investment. There are some other great tires out there by great brands, you know. I know Pirelli makes a great tire. I know Dunlop also makes great tires. You know, certainly go and check them out. I wish I could speak more vividly across all the different brands. I can only speak on the old Dunlops I rode on and now these Michelin Road 6s. And obviously I do recognize it's a very night and day situation, that even if the Dunlop and the Michelin, like, you know, if it was a brand new Dunlop compared to a brand new Michelin, it probably wouldn't be such a dramatic difference between the two tires. I do understand, like, you know, switching from old rubber to new rubber, it's gonna make a big difference. But, you know, I'm just being very honest and transparent about, you know, my experience and sort of then how that relates to what I'm speaking on with these tires. So take it with a grain of salt. I've only ever ridden on 2 pairs of street tires. I don't have such a versed knowledge on how every tire is or how they all are across all manufacturers. I can only speak on my experience with the tire from a very beginner novice standpoint or perspective, sorry. You know, I wish I could speak more on the technical aspects and all that. I'll actually link a video down below of FortNine. They did a great video on the Michelin Road 6s. I know, I'm pretty sure Revzilla, and I'm sure there's a few different commentary or motorcycle review channels that have done Michelin Road 6. So you guys can go and check them out. I will link at least one video down below on them for you guys to check out if you just want to go check out whatever video I put up down there. But yeah, no, certainly a great tire, certainly worth the money. They were not cheap, but you know what? Sometimes you got to spend a little bit extra, but what you get out of it is absolutely worth it. To me, it was worth it. Maybe it isn't worth it to you. Let me know down in the comment, what tires are you guys riding on? If you have Michelin Road 6s, what do you guys think about them? If you're more experienced with them, let me know how your experience is with them comparative to other tires. And have you had a better tire that you actually kind of prefer a little bit more? I know a lot of guys go with, like, you know, a lot of fast boys will go with like an actual hard compound track tire for on the road. I don't think I'm ever going to be that person, so that's not really what's going to work for me. But yeah, let me know what your guys' experience is with these tires. I am interested to know. And yeah, hopefully I see you guys all again real soon. David Hayes with Hayes Moto. Comment, like, share, subscribe. all that good stuff, and keep calm. Brap on and touch that subscribe button for me, won't you? We are trying to hit 500, and that'd be really cool to do that. So you guys all stay classy, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you all again real soon.